These are my top lessons learned from this crypto bull run. Every cycle is different and you need to adapt and grow with the changes so that you can improve as an investor and learn from your previous mistakes. Even if you are experienced and have been through multiple crypto cycles, you will always learn something different every single cycle and the market will always humble you. That is why my first lesson learned from this cycle is to not be greedy. Always take profits. Even when you think the market can go higher, always take something off of the table. So if the market retraces and comes back to your entry price, you won't be depressed seeing all those gains that you didn't realize come back to nothing. Thankfully, I learned this lesson from previous cycles, but again, this one I wish I took even more off the table because my gut was telling me that, hey, this could be the top of the cycle, even though altcoins never had their mythical altcoin season. There were signs that were showing us that this was the top. That leads me into my second lesson, zoom out. When you look on higher time frames, you can clearly see that the price of Bitcoin was way overextended. I'm talking about the monthly time frame. We were seeing bearish divergences. We were seeing an overextension in price. We were seeing big Fibonacci extension levels getting hit. And I know if you're not a trader, you probably don't know what all of this means. But anyways, what I'm saying is you need to zoom out and have a bigger picture of everything, because what this market will do to you is it will consume you and have you so locked in on the smaller time frames, like the 1 minute, 15 minute, 4 hour, whatever it may be. All those price changes that happen in between those smaller time frames do not matter in the grand scheme of things. A lot of times being too locked in will have you stuck in positions that you had no business being in. And that brings us to the next lesson, is stay away from leverage. What I mean by this is that unless you are an experienced trader with multiple years of experience trading and handling high risk positions, then you have no business trading on leverage. You will have so many people tell you that trading on leverage will amplify your gains, that you can turn a $1,000 account into a $100,000 account off of just a few trades. But the truth is that you will lose more often than you win, and you can very quickly turn a $1,000 account into a $0 account. And what this does to you is, in my opinion, this creates addiction. This creates a desperation that you need to make all those losses back immediately, because if you don't, then you will look back at it as an absolute failure. And this promotes poor investing principles, instant gratification, and greed. Those three factors are what led us to the biggest liquidation event in crypto history on October 10th, where we saw over $10 billion in liquidations occur in less than 24 hours, because there were too many people that didn't know what they were doing. Retail investors or anybody that has made gains in crypto that were risking it all, they were way over leveraged, and it created a massive cascade effect where everybody was forced to sell. Exchanges were liquidating their positions, and in my opinion, I think something broke that day. I don't know what it is, but I feel like ever since that day, prices have just been trending downwards aggressively. And the last time that we saw something like that take place, it turned out to be the collapse of Celsius, the collapse of Luna, or something like that. We just haven't seen it come to the surface yet. And the last lesson that I want to share with you is, please stay off crypto Twitter. Crypto Twitter is a place where everybody is perma bullish or perma bearish. Everybody just distorts the charts to make it fit their bias. Everybody is just toxic to each other. They call each other names. They are disillusioned, and they just create this sense of like tunnel vision. If you are on crypto Twitter for too long of periods of times, you will drive yourself crazy. Because when you look at crypto Twitter, it seems like everybody has the answer. Everybody can convince you of whatever it is that they are believing. And nowadays, with AI and stuff, you don't know what is even real. Now, I am not saying that you need to be trading alone or you shouldn't be a part of any communities. No, actually, I am saying the opposite. You should be following people and be a part of communities, but make sure that you align with their principles. Because if you don't, then you will be conflicted. And even when your mind or your gut is telling you one thing, if your favorite influencer or a multitude of influencers that you follow are tell you something different, then you will be doing the wrong thing and you will constantly be chasing. I just hope that if you do join a community, it is one that is similar to mine, where we practice safe investing principles, not over leveraging yourself, using portions of your portfolio to play around or trade with on riskier positions, and always having a long-term mindset. I know it sounds boring, but when you identify some of the most successful traders and investors in all markets, they all have one thing in common, and that is patience and proper risk management. Now look, I know this cycle has been extremely tough, and if you lost money or you didn't make as much much money as you thought you were going to make this bull run, you need to understand something very important. Your failures are not failures. They are steps to success. You need to learn from your previous mistakes and continue to grow and improve in order to have success later on, especially in crypto, trading, markets, whatever it may be. You need to learn from your past. So reflect on what you experienced this bull run, see what you could have done to improve yourself, and come back stronger and more equipped next time.